So at this point, you guys have all gotten a handle on how I really like to apply my personal philosophy into my work as a florist. What I wanted to share with you today in this episode of FloraPhilosophy is taking action within artistry. This is something that's been very prevalent in my work from my previous career as a trapeze artist, where obviously there was no way around being active within my pursuit of art. I think that being a part of myself has really helped kind of transcend and apply to my work with floristry, because I really do try my best to put action into every effort that I use with floristry. That can come in several different dimensions, one of which as a small business owner, it's very important to me as an artist to be taking action within my community. So I apply floristry in as many different mediums as possible to interact and integrate those elements of design into my community. A lot of shops will just leave that alone as far as hosting workshops and feel like that's contribution enough. For me, it takes a little bit more. So we've organized our wilt gatherings in different ways for our community members to be able to engage with floristry and then express that engagement directly back into the community. And that is a course of action. That takes action on my end to inspire and integrate those community members. It also takes action with them here in the shop to compose and create work and to engage with flowers and feel that emotion and that context. And then another layer of action of putting that work back out into our community by sharing those gifts, by delivering those designs, or by creating work in public settings. So that is the power of action within artistry. Another element where that takes place is just when I'm here alone working by myself and building our everyday designs, taking action to create and convey story within that composition is hugely significant in developing and creating artistry within floristry. Of course, you've seen many of designs and collections of flowers which are, those are pretty to look at. But when you apply that action and you put effort into creating a story and put the action of telling that story with each stem insertion, and you really become a part of that movement, then that is what calls floristry. That is what that call to action is that really makes you step back and think, wow, there's a little bit something more in this vase than just flowers. And that's action. And that action is what, for me, propels artistry. Taking my background in movement and continuing to pursue that and use that as my own personal vehicle of self-exploration and meditation keeps me active, keeps my mind healthy, keeps me moving and present in my every moment, so that when I, as a florist, approach work, there's that inertia of movement and action and storytelling and connection. And that, for me, is significant, critical, and crucial within the power of floristry. So I hope you guys can see that in my work and within our work throughout the community, and I hope you see a lot more beauty continue to evolve and develop and grow as we as a small business continue to emerge and develop our offerings. But it really is taking action within your artistry and then taking action with your artistry in order to create a dynamic in a business that truly does create profit outside of monetary gain and success, because this is impermanent. Not only the business, but the product itself. Everything we do, every moment is so impermanent that if there's not action within that moment, then there's no way to take it to the next step. There's no way to keep it in line with where we're going. So it really is action. So I encourage you, one, to fall back in love with flowers, come to the shop, hang out, join our workshops, come to a wilt gathering, really help bring about this sense of action within our community and within our art as florists, but also just take action in anything you're doing. Now is the time to motivate, now is the time to inspire, and you've got to do that with everyone around you with whatever means you have available. So please, take action, be an artist, make a movement, express yourself. Let's do this. See you around.